You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. Dizaster. Diz, as we know you. What's up, brother?
What's good?
You a little calm now. You really upset.
I was really mad in the beginning.
Yeah, you was super upset, man.
I was in the moment, man. Like, I didn't want to hear my shit. Like, you know how much fucking... Yo, it's crazy, man. My third round, I cried while I was writing it. It's fucking nuts. It's my most heartfelt shit I've ever wrote.
Wow.
And they did that to me. That's why I feel that way. But
That's
before
painful.
the battle, I told Sikh if the crowd does that to me, that I need a rematch, and he agreed. So we're going to be doing a rematch probably on GTX or King of the Dot.
On GTX?
Or King of the Dot.
Okay.
I'd be down to do it on King of the Dot, too.
You think that's going to make a difference? You know, do you think the crowd, the smack
fun,
crowd?
Bro, we deserve a way different battle than that, man. Like, them not letting me rock with my shit, like, constantly, that's not cool, man. Like, especially the Summer Sadness line, which, like, started it all. It's like, okay, it's not the fucking best line, but you don't boo a line like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then just continue booing and booing and booing and never let me get back. Like, bro, I didn't even know where to come back in anymore. They just kept on going and going, and I just kept on waiting for it to stop, and it was, like, infinite.
Is that a first for you?
Yeah, I've never experienced no shit like this. It's chaotic as fuck. Look, URL is not like that. Summer Madness is. Like, people are confused. Like, I would love to still battle, like, in little rooms and shit like that, but I don't know if I could do these type of things because they just take too much out of me.
The big stages?
Yeah, and then figuring out how to, like, tailor shit for that stage has been really tough, and then it just didn't work. You know what I mean?
Right.
I thought it would do a lot better, though. I did not expect it to be that bad, bro. It's crazy. Right after
I told you my thoughts.
My craziest shit, I didn't get to spit, bro. Right off the fucking bat, man. I should not have used that Summer Sadness line. Should not have used that line.
But what I said earlier, didn't you diss Easy before the Summer Sadness line?
Maybe that's where it probably started. Like,
that's my opinion, is that it's Easy fans in that crowd. Although, you know, he's beefing with URL and everything, that's where his fans came from, URL. So there's a lot of Easy fans in the crowd. And I think, that's my opinion, is when you did the Easy thing, that's when the people was like,
they didn't
whoa.
Really boo.
They didn't boo, but it was like, whoa.
The line. They actually reacted to the line. I don't know. They all reacted to the line. The thing is, the dudes that were starting the booing, it was like a group of people that were just constantly ready to boo. You know what I mean? And they were talking about booing before it started. And we seen them talking this shit. So, like, whatever, man.
Which is crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. But it's like expected. Like, motherfuckers, you have to try to stop me. There's no other way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is the way to stop Dizaster. Ruin everything. Make it look like he fucking got bodied. It was 1-1 going into it, and bro, he should have got killed in the first round. Like, I'm not even playing with you. I love Sikh, and I'm not trying to speak over him, but like, my first round was crazy. I was so comfortable going into my round after he spit his round. I'm like, this is it. Like, I thought it was gonna be way nuttier. He went light in the first round. My first round was murderous. I didn't even get to spit like 40% of it.
And it's crazy.
Then I started moving stuff around to the other round, and it just wasn't working anymore, dog. The whole shit became sloppy.
The battle was like a roller coaster because you second round, you just ran right off the stage right after he got done.
They thought I bounced.
Right. The whole
he's like,
crowd.
Get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah.
So I left. I thought it was a perfect opportunity. I was like, okay, and then I just walked away.
And then you went, you changed it to the muscle suit, came back, you got the crowd back, man, and you got them right back again. So they started fucking with you after that.
And they fucking left me again.
And like I say, it's a roller coaster. Then in the third, the third was the most riskiest shit you did, man.
I know. I knew this. I already knew this. I knew my third was gonna be risky. I knew I was gonna get booed for saying it.
Right.
I knew that. I just didn't think I was gonna get booed out of the building. They booed me off the stage. Well, not the building, but the stage.
Yeah.
Like, they were just like, no. They don't. And Smack was like, come on. And they're telling Smack, no. I'm like, once they told Smack, fuck out of here, I knew I had to get off the stage. Because I looked at Smack. I'm like, all right, Smack is saying something. Maybe he's gonna tell them to chill or listen to him. Man, these motherfuckers don't have no fucking respect for nobody, bro. You give a fuck who it is. Putting on for them, traveling far to rap for them, putting your heart and soul for them.
And
I'll be honest with you, the people that boot are not really fans of battle rap. And they're not fans of hip hop, and they're not fans of none of that shit. And I refuse to believe they are. Because you can't, if you really love the shit. You can't do that to anybody. And the shits are hard.
It's just that word, man. That word is a very, 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 very sensitive word.
That's my racial injustices that happened to me in this country.
And you told me the story too. Yeah, you told me that story. Yes. And it's really fucked up because the people really didn't get to hear the whole story.
It's insane.
Now I don't know if it resonates better when you sat there and told me. Because when you told me, man, and I'm just in there listening like,
bro,
wow, this is some real shit.
You can't make this shit up.
But that's what
I cried writing it. I cried twice coming up with this round, bro. And I cried also rehearsing it one time.
Right.
Rehearsing it in the shower, and I started talking about how like we left Lebanon and like how like hip hop was a way for me to like to make it to America when there was no way to make it to America. Like, and I'm explaining like it was the way to, and then talking about like how it changed me and like.
And like what you went through at that white school is crazy.
And me being put in that white school when I first came here, not knowing anybody, and then making friends with black kids because I felt like we shared something in common. And that's my first experience in America. And that's how I came into the country. They turned me into this weird, because again, like what I was telling Smack was I wanted to tell my story, because if you don't tell your story, people tell it for you. That's kind of what's happened to me in the last 20 years. People got all these opinions about me, and it's always this fake shit. Like nobody really knows how to accurately describe me. So I felt like this round was gonna be.
That's even when you told me, it was like you was excited about doing that third, man.
I was. Yeah, I thought maybe they're gonna let me.
Because you wanted to tell your story.
I thought it was so real, but I guess just repeating the words that were sent to me are so. Bro, things are sensitive as fuck, bro. Let's be honest, bro. When did the fucking world become this sensitive? Like seriously?
No, it's been sensitive, bro.
When did it become this sensitive? To
it's been that sensitive, man.
You can't even talk about a situation that's happened to you.
Right.
Like.
Right.
That sensitive is crazy. It's never been like that. Like, damn, I'm the victim here. I'm talking about my situation. I'm a fucking victim, dog. I'm not the aggressor. But maybe, like he was saying, maybe the way I came off because I yelled it in his face when people just tuned in, they probably
you also what's the word? You programmed them. You say, well, the next shit I'm about to say gonna make you boo me. You told them.
Yeah, I know I did. I'm a fucking idiot. And the crazy part is, that was never in there. I was just freestyling because Sikh just did all that. So I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna boo me for sure for this one. So I said it. I was like, that's stupid. And then I just like told them boo me.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, man, you told me the story.
Fuck, I wanted to continue the story.
You know what you gotta do?
I feel like they would have put me in danger too. Like I feel like. Because I'm talking about somebody I severely fucking named for life.
Right.
I'm talking about somebody I severely named, and he doesn't know where I'm at. So once I start talking about this on big stages,
well, maybe
20 years ago will come back.
Maybe it's a reason you didn't get to tell it then.
I was thinking about that the whole time. I was like, man, this guy's gonna find me. Like, because I fucking named somebody to a fucking point of no return. I'm like, this guy's gonna find me. Somebody's gonna tell this story till eventually he's like, that's him. Like,
wow, yeah. So,
but I don't give a fuck. I was gonna do it anyways.
And it was your story, man. Everybody has their story, man, of their life. But either way, man. I mean, again, at one moment you had them, man. You know, you started off good. Like I said, it turned into a roller coaster for you. But we'll see you again, man. We'll see you again. It ain't no for you. So. Right. Makes sense.
I've been doing this again for a long time. If I do, I don't even know if I will. It's just too. You know what it is? It's like being at a concert. It's battle rapping at a concert. Like even the equipment, everything's just so big, and there's just. I'm not used to this shit. It's like a concert.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I want to go back to battling like just more. You know what I mean?
That's what
like
you used to, yeah.
Yeah, and just bro, the mic and the fucking. The stage and like it's just I'm not used to it. I could do it if I had to for a long time. I'd eventually get programmed to, but I'm just so programmed to doing pit style with no mics.
Right.
My voice didn't regulate on that fucking mic like I wanted it to, even though the fucking mic was really helping me. What's up, man? The mic was actually helping me, but I wasn't using it right. And I felt like I couldn't even hear myself good, bro. It's crazy. It's a whole different fucking it's a whole different sport and talent to like be able to fucking deliver something on that stage. And it takes so much more than just writing out bars, and it's like energy and just I don't know. It's really tough. Like that shit was fighting, it was swimming in quicksand.
It's all right to go back to what you know, man. So I know we'll, like I say, see you soon, man. What was your name again?
I'm Dizaster, man.
My man, thank you, brother.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.